travel down to the southern part of the state. We are in Milford, which is actually a small town, but man, does it pack a punch. There is a lot of great food, great people, great community, just a lot to do. And historically speaking, Milford is a really important stop on the Black Heritage Trail here in New Hampshire. So for today, we kick off our journey at a local coffee shop that offers so much more. It's a place to celebrate not only incredible coffee, but enjoy art, music, and community. Then to a third-generation family business that began in 1950 with 4 cows and 500 chickens. It's now grown into a cattle farm with a farm store, ice cream, events, and so much more. Milford's also known for its antiquing, which is one of my favorite things to do. So we hop into one of New England's top places for antiques and collectibles. A family-owned business with 20,000 square feet of constantly changing merchandise. Sounds like I could spend the entire day here. And everyone needs a good girls' night out, which is what I'll be doing at this local favorite wine bar. We chat with the founder and sommelier, who herself has traveled around the world and gained quite the expertise and knowledge. So lots to do today, not gonna waste any time. Coffee first.
I'm David Cianci. I'm the owner of Union Coffee Company here in Milford, New Hampshire. The coffee shop was opened in 2014 by my college roommate. While he opened the shop, I was down in South America working with people that grow yerba mate. Once I finished Peace Corps service there, I went to Colombia and learned about coffee production, and then came home and joined up with him here in Milford. So that was my initial involvement, was understanding the agricultural side of coffee, and later on I got into roasting and distribution. Had different business partners over the years, and as of 2020 I've just been running the place on my own with an amazing, incredible staff and a lot of good input from the community. Yeah, so for about 70% of our coffee, we have direct purchase agreements in place. So that means we're buying coffee from the same farms year after year. And basically, the fewer intermediaries there are between the people that grow the coffee and the people that consume the final product, which is brewed coffee, the more of the actual income is going to stay with the farmer on that farm level. So we source directly from a group of farms in Colombia for our espresso, and then for our main drip brew, which is a wash Guatemalan, we're sourcing from a farm in Guatemala. And the main difference and the best thing about our products is that all the coffee is being roasted, the same week that you're gonna drink it. So it's all fresh, it's all specialty grade, and we take a lot of time to make sure that we're roasting it correctly to bring out the potential that's in that bean to begin with. So we care a lot about coffee and the quality and the perfectionism that goes into making the best coffee we can. And along that line, we also try to use really quality local products for our food menu as well. So we're sourcing local eggs, honey, maple syrup. When things are in season from farms around, we'll buy produce from them. We want our limited food menu to complement what we're doing with our craft beverages as well. What we really try to do here is create a community space where everyone in the community feels welcome to come, get into a conversation, share their perspective on things. We host an open mic on a regular basis. People do comedy, people do slam poetry, a lot of musicians aspiring to get to the next level, try out a lot of stuff on our stage. So that's a fun part of what we're doing here, is supporting local musicians and giving them a stage, and plus all their friends and people come out, and it's a younger crowd, which is cool, because when I started working here I was pretty young, and now I feel like I'm getting older and I don't know what's cool anymore. So I do a lot of delegating to staff and just customers that like, hey, you should try this out. Hey, can we have this band play? And try to be very just kind of loose with how I operate, because everything good here is a result of people in the community saying, hey, we want to see more of this, or can we try this out? And I really view this whole operation as the product of collective effort. So that's kind of how we view the artistic and the creative philosophy here at the shop. Look us up on Instagram, Union Coffee Co. You can buy our coffee online at unioncoffee.co. And like I said before, if you're around, you just want to stop in for a cup of coffee or a latte, we're really happy to meet new customers and keep doing the work we're here doing in the community.
Hi, I'm Sean Trombley. We're here at Trombley Gardens in Milford, New Hampshire. I'm here with Alicia, and we're here at our farm store. Trombley Gardens is a farm market here at Sunny Prairie Farm in Milford. It was started by my grandfather, the farm, in 1950, and I brought in a retail market in around 2000. We sell all sorts of stuff, fresh vegetables in the season, greenhouse plants in the spring. We have a bakery. We do prepared meals, year-round ice cream stand. We do events here on the farm, and they're a huge draw for kids. We have a huge corn maze in the fall that we do.
Haunted trail.
Haunted trail that we host. There's just lots for families to do here.
That greenhouse, which we'll go into, before it turns into a greenhouse, we have a spring baby event. So we put like 1,000 kids through that, event. Where we have all the baby animals in there, from baby lambs to goats to chicks, ducklings, and they get right up and close. They learn a lot from it. Oh, I see you found the tomato house.
I did, and I mean, these are all different varieties of tomatoes. I had no idea.
52.
I had no
varieties.
idea.
Yes, you have start from your cherry tomatoes to your paste, making a paste.
Oh, yeah.
To like your big boys, where like the steak, salad. Type,
Yeah. Oh, I love those.
Or canning.
Yeah.
And there's so many varieties within each of those varieties. You got your heirlooms.
I love this because each sign says like mild flavor.
Yep.
Good disease resistant.
And this helps
Excellent,
our staff, because when everybody has a question, our staff are like,
yeah.
just kind of
these are like flashcards.
Yes, it definitely helps.
Tasty old favorite.
Yep.
I love this.
One of the nicest things also is that as a farm, and Sean is really, this is very important to him, like he's not outpricing so families can't come. Like you can't go Red Sox game, families can't afford it. You could literally come here, park your car, get out, and go see the animals and walk around anywhere you wanted with your dog on a leash and not pay a dime. And if they want to grab an ice cream, great. If they want to come in and get a cookie or grab a soda, great. But you can come and enjoy, the hard work of what Trombley's, family, 4 generations have done to enjoy the outdoors. People don't realize how few children ever get up and close to a piglet or a cow or the animals that are out there and actually get to interact with them. Or even just walk without having, to be in a city or to be, just basically off leash, run around, so that's really important. This is definitely our events, like Sean had mentioned, we're really here to be, for families, but then have the store, and the greenhouse also has, sustainable income.
So I'm planting broccoli. Basically, we're moving slowly, and in front of me, holes are being filled with water, and then I'm putting the broccoli in these little holes with the water, so then the broccoli grows. And I get this nice little comfy seat. I might be getting a little wet. Fine.
But the advantage is
But
we got fresh broccoli in
look at
about
this.
2 months.
2 months, fresh broccoli, grown by yours truly. All right, so lots of things to do on this farm.
Oh, yes.
Including ice cream. So
yes.
getting the crew some ice cream.
They deserve it.
They do. So we've got Josh, Maine black bear.
Yes.
It's really good. And then Jesse's gonna get, what's this?
Butter pecan.
Butter pecan, okay. People must love coming here for this ice cream.
Oh, yes.
And it
Yes.
smells really good. All right, so before I eat this, Josh, you gotta take that perfect scoop right there.
Well done. Well done.
This is really fun. This farm is a lot of fun, full of tons of different things. I'm really glad that we had a chance to come here today and check it out, meet you guys. Yeah. Definitely put it on your list for families. And I love what you said about, like, you can bring your family and just walk around. You don't have to buy anything, but you can just experience the animals. Absolutely. But get the ice cream and go into the store and support small businesses.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you guys coming out here.
Feed the cows.
At At Berlin City, we give drivers a worry-free guarantee on service. That means no surprises when your vehicle needs maintenance. And with our complete vehicle care, every tire purchased is expertly installed by our ASE certified technicians and includes free tire rotations for the life of the tire. And with 2 years of complimentary road hazard coverage, you'll have peace of mind for miles down the road. That's our worry-free guarantee. Berlin City.
So I popped into my local Hannaford, and I'm here with Assistant Manager Justin Hughes, and we just learned that we are both big fans of tacos.
Of course we
I mean,
are.
who isn't?
That's right. Everybody loves a good taco.
And my kids love taco nights.
Yep.
So they requested one, and I didn't have any of the ingredients, so I was like, I gotta come on in.
Of course. Who doesn't love a good taco night, like you said?
I
And
know.
a pinch, that's my go-to. You go home, it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna make. Tacos.
Throw stuff in there.
Exactly.
So now that I know that you're a fan, let's do a little competition.
What do you
A little
got in
bit of
mind?
supermarket sweep,
Okay.
racing through the store, see who gets done first.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get my cart.
Yep.
It's on.
I got you. All right, let me take my phone out. We're gonna shop Hannaford to go for some tacos. Oh, look at that. Free Hannaford to go pickup on orders over $125.
All right, so most of my taco night stuff is in this aisle. Oh, the choices. I'm gonna get the mild Southwest style salsa, Hannaford brand. Love that.
All right, make things easier, I'm gonna use the meal builder option on the Hannaford.com website where I can mix and match my favorite items. Oh, perfect, there's the taco one. This makes it really convenient because I can choose my favorite items and mix and match which ones I want.
Ooh, I didn't even know they had that. Crunchy and soft taco. I have really picky kids. This is gonna be a game changer. Okay. Cheese, cheese, where are you? Cheese, cheese, where are you? All right. Yes. Oh, not on the list, but always need it. Distracted.
Bring on the veggies, all right. And top it off, Mexican cheese. Add to cart.
I mean, it's a little odd that I haven't run into him yet. And I don't know why. Maybe we're just on opposite sides of the stores, but maybe I'm just fast as lightning. I don't know.
All right, that was easy enough. Let's check out. Oh, wow. More slots available for pickup. That's fantastic.
So I got my shells, oh my God, I got sour cream, and it's like 7 miles away. Thank you.
Day,
Thanks so much.
Thank you for shopping at Hannaford.
Thank you.
What took you so long?
Stop. I thought I was actually like at a good clip.
I
What'd
used
you do?
I used Hannaford to go.
Okay, that's cheating.
Who says it's cheating? Anybody can do it.
I thought we were gonna go off and I didn't see you and I was like, where is he? I thought I was just smoking you.
No, I sat down on my
Smart.
break and I went right on to the website.
Smart man.
Can I say?
Smart man. Same price and everything?
Yeah. The
Really?
Hannaford.com has all the same prices that you got in store.
You know, I saw the sign when I was checking out and I was like, next time. Brilliant. Also cheating,
Not cheating,
but brilliant.
because you know what, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
I won.
kind of.
So,
100%. He won, but it's cheating. But he won.
At Kennebunk Savings, we donate 10% of our earnings to local nonprofits to make sure there's food on the table for those who need it, to give local children the chance to learn and grow, and to help furry little friends find loving homes. Now we've reached our 20 in 30 milestone, donating $20 million in 30 years. And you know what? We're just getting started because we are purpose-driven. Learn more about our community promise at kennybunksavings.com.
Amidst pristine lakes and rolling green mountains, your vacation oasis awaits. Experience the Lakes region of New Hampshire with our 3 unique locations. Steel Hill Resorts, offering family-friendly amenities on 500 mountaintop acres. The Summit Resort, centrally located with spacious vacation condos. And the Center Harbor Inn, set beachside on beautiful Lake Winnipesaukee. Path Resorts, choose the road less traveled. Go to pathresorts.com/deals for exclusive packages and promotions.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling, time to feel it. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
My name is Kathy, and I've been a registered pharmacist in New Hampshire for 27 years. Hannaford is really special and unique in that it puts its patients first. They really focus on the customer, and they focus on being friendly to the customer. And I feel like in the pharmacy, we're able to make those intimate connections and really help the patient and able to focus on the patient. If you have any questions or you're interested in transferring your prescriptions to Hannaford Pharmacy, give us a call, ask your local pharmacist. We'll be happy to help.
Hi there, my name is Jason Hackler. We're here at the Art Gallery New Hampshire Antique Co-op and with my father and founder, Sam Hackler, who founded the business in 1983. Can't believe it's been 41 years.
So I was a teacher for a while, and then I had to take over a family business, which this actually is the original site of, which was the car business. I was a Chrysler dealer. I didn't know what else to do with the building, so I said, well, let's have a group shop. And lo and behold, the original footprint of this building was 6,500 square feet. Now it's 20,000. So it's really grown, it's prospered, and Jason has been here now for 29 years?
Yes, yeah, been a long time. Our customer base is from everywhere. You know, it's international. People will come in or they'll fly in and make sure that we're on their places to stop and visit. And when I got into the business, I started doing these really like fancy schmancy antique shows. And I was in New York City all the time. We're doing room settings. And part of that is what kind of gave us the idea when I'm like, you know what? I don't need to just be traveling all around doing these shows, right? We started bringing a little bit of that idea here. So we tried to create a space where it did have these room settings or different vignettes that sort of represented like an element of one particular dealer or one particular style. And that's sort of where some of that idea came from. One of my favorite areas is where we are right now in the art gallery. We've had a great time putting together different shows and kind of curating our own sort of group of paintings, if you will. But every part of the shop still has its magic. Like Main Street, we have the Discovery Barn and the loft.
Well, one of the things that I wanted to do in starting this place was to always have something for everyone. I was kind of like wanted to be the LL Bean of the antique business. So, as Jason pointed out, over the years, of course, things have risen really quite high. So, but you can still buy something in here for $1, a postcard, or you can come in and spend a couple $100,000. So so the people who come all have their own interest. There's some people who just boogie out back because there's open shelves and a lot of things. Then other people want jewelry, and we have jewelry. Other people would want paintings, and specifically this is a lot of people come here for this. 2005, we got the itch to actually expand this place or buy another place.
Yes.
And then have two places going.
Right, and then in 2007 is when we decided to just make this that much bigger. We did a large addition.
Right.
We added the tower to kind of give it the sense of a meeting house sort of feel, like a place where people could come and sort of congregate to celebrate their passion for collecting in antiques. And then created all those vignettes and room settings that you see downstairs. In working with an architect friend, his What we tried to do is to create an area for all parts of the shop and for people collecting, like the Discovery Barn, which is, you know, all sorts of fun things from Pyrex to you name it. You know, it's a fun area. To, you know, the main street, the Small Treasures Hall, where there's some jewelry and art pottery and sterling, you know, all of that, to the art gallery.
If you love antiquing, you'll certainly enjoy this shop.
We're open, of course, online 24/7, but we hope you can come and visit us and see like how crazy big this place is. It's kind of fun.
Now check out this video from our presenting sponsor, Visit New Hampshire, featuring Greenleaf here in Milford.
What I love the most about cooking is the freedom it provides. I mean, it's a blank canvas. Just having the opportunity to pick up a raw product and transform it into something so different and unique each different time, I think it's inspiring, figuring out ways that we can present the food differently. My name is Chris Vio. I'm the chef and owner of Greenleaf right here in Milford, New Hampshire. And we are a seasonally inspired, locally sourced farm-to-table restaurant where we source a lot of our products from the local farms in the area.
So we're starting our raspberries and we're right in the middle of sweet cherries now.
Beautiful. I wanted to stay true to who I was and the type of food and cuisine that I was trying to provide. And the first and foremost thought of that was saying we're going to source from as many local farms as possible. It's more so just honoring what products are available in their seasons that they have and how we can kind of shape our menus and work backwards in a way to say, I'm going to communicate with the farmers first, learn what's going to be growing, and plan our menus from there.
I love when people like Chris come here and walk around the farm and I can say, you know those peas you bought the other day? This is where they grow. He came out here with his chefs and we really just walked around eating stuff. You want to try one?
Absolutely.
You wanted these the other day. You didn't get to try one. I love being able to experience what they're doing with it, and I like seeing them kind of in action, cooking everything.
I was on season 18 of Top Chef, and that was such an incredible experience. I learned so much about myself and the chef that I was trying to become. Oftentimes when you go and film these things, you never know what's going to come out of it. For me, it was just finding that journey of how I want to develop myself. I feel like that presented an opportunity for me to explore and come back with fresh new ideas. For me, how I live free is just by having that freedom to explore. Having the opportunity to be out on the farms and not be in the hustle and bustle of the city really helps with your creative process. Just smell the fresh air and the trees, listen to the sounds of nature. It's almost just like having a Zen moment.
Hi, my name is Emma Round. I am the owner of Unwind here in Milford, New Hampshire, and we are a wine bar. We opened in February of 2024, so we opened the day before Valentine's Day, so we're very new. I am a trained sommelier, so I have a huge love of wine, and the wine industry in America is growing, and it's very exciting, but you guys don't have enough wine bars here. They're a huge thing over in Europe, and I wanted to bring one to you guys. We definitely specialize in international. Some of the wines we have here you can't find anywhere else in the state. We have wines from Slovenia, Croatia, places that are not generally associated with great wine, but they are. They're just these hidden little pockets. We also obviously have your Californian cabs, but for me, being able to introduce people to wines they've never heard of, never tried, and they're so excited by them. Europe tend to keep really, really great wines to themselves for really cheap. So wine doesn't have to be expensive to be good. And that's something that I'm trying to show here, that spending $20 can be possible on a really great bottle of wine.
All right, cheers to a girls' night.
Yay, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, we've been trying to get out to a girls' night, and it's taken several weeks.
Yeah, we're busy.
We're busy. But what better place to go to than a wine bar that has alcoholic wine, but non-alcoholic wine?
I know, this is exciting for you.
I know. Do you know anything about wine?
I know I like to drink it. I know what kinds I like.
I'm excited for you to taste some of the food pairings with some of the wine, because Emma was talking about the journey of flavors through the course and the wine.
I know, this
I'll
is
have to trust you on it.
Gem
I know.
of a place. It's
Milford's been really fun.
Yeah, I would have never guessed, so I'm super happy you invited me to check it out.
Well, I'm a cool friend, what can I say?
Kind of cool.
So we do a selection of small plates, tapas style. We're very lucky we have an executive chef who's very creative, and he manages to highlight the excellent produce we have in this area and combine it in really exciting ways. I think our menu is quite unusual for the area. There's some very Middle Eastern, Asian, European influences that you don't get many other places, and that's down to our excellent exec chef.
Our food is very regionally based for the local economy. Milford is a huge farm area, so we try to focus on seasonality and all that, and we try to pair it as best as we can with the wines that we have locally. So yeah, it's a great experience to be able to work at a place where I can be as creative as I want to be, and I get to work with a sommelier who can help contrast, and we can then pair dishes together with wines and keep on growing and develop flavors and give the guests the best experience that they can have.
One of the things that we're trying to do here with our wine program is, you know, you think you have to use special words and it tastes like wet rock. And it always drove me mad. Like, who knows what wet rock tastes like? Who's been licking rocks? And it's okay. If you want to come here and tell me that your wine tastes like Pop-Tarts, then yeah, it does taste like Pop-Tarts, and that's okay. There is no need to be pretentious and snobby with wine. Wine is for everyone to enjoy. And we're here, if you want me to explain why it tastes like wet rocks, I can do that. But if you want to tell me why it tastes like Twizzlers, that's okay too. We're not gonna look down on you for it.
Oh my gosh, like locally sourced ostrich in New Hampshire, mushrooms, that shrimp, everything here was amazing. This was really just such a nice surprise. You guys should totally check this place out when you come to Milford. Come to Milford, follow our itinerary, or come and explore for yourself, but definitely put it on your list because we had such a great day. But I'm not going anywhere. I have all this food and we've got wine to drink, so we'll see you next week. May 1st. May 1st! Yeah! May the force be with you. No, that's May the 4th. Okay, go over again. Sorry. Okay, start that again. I know, I was like, there's a May thing. Oh man, I'm like
you're falling
really
behind.
doing a bad job.
You're falling behind, Kate.
Why
I got you.
on this show feel like that Lucille Ball thing?
Right?
Yes. What's the success to growing tomatoes? They need a lot of sun. Do they need
Yeah, sun and water.
sun and water? Yeah, and then it'll just grow.
Well, you gotta make sure not too much water.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
not.
That's where I give up. I just like, if I have to spend a lot of time on something, I can't.